everybody.
Welcome to Gem Happy Hour with Artinian Gems.
Here, David, you need this. You need this.
Okay. I need this drink.
I hope everybody is joining us here. We're having our drinks in hand.
Yeah.
This is our Summer Nights drink.
Summer Nights. This is
Yes.
a quite a beautiful drink. It is a mixture. Stephanie, what's the recipe? We're going to play you actually the way to make this drink here in a minute.
Yes. So it has a little bit of vodka, a little bit of Cointreau or Grand Marnier, whichever you prefer, some cranberry juice, lime. It's pretty delicious, let me tell you.
Oh, yeah.
So I do encourage you to watch. We'll be showing you that. But we're here also to talk about some beauties, some beautiful gems.
Yes.
So if you're joining us today, let us know, comment below, tell us where you're joining us
we
from.
We want to know where you're from. This is happy hour, so we're talking to each other, right?
Right, exactly. Join us, have a drink, let us know what you're drinking, where you're joining us from.
I mean, it's 3 p.m. in San Diego, but it's 6 p.m. on the East Coast, so anywhere in the Eastern time.
Perfect happy hour on a Thursday.
Exactly.
Hey, we're almost at the end of the week.
Exactly.
So, yes.
And what better way to spend a Thursday evening than to start it off with looking at some very beautiful gems. And this week, we are going to feature one of the birthstones for August. And I mean, everybody knows about peridot. And some people absolutely love it. And we have some beautiful peridot, and we'll probably feature them here in a couple of weeks. However, there's a newer gemstone, and I was so glad when I learned that they had added this to the August birthstone.
It gives you so much more variety instead of just the lemon lime green. I mean, it's beautiful, but not everybody can wear that color. And I understand that, you know, a lot of August people didn't love it.
You know, when I was a kid, when I was a teenager, my dad had started doing gemstones, and he bought these books. I used to look at his books for hours with fascination. And I'm telling you, one of my favorite gemstones was Spinel. I don't know why I picked Spinel, but I thought it was a hard, durable gem. It had ancient history. I read all about the history coming from these exotic mountainous regions of Sri Lanka, and particularly the Mogok area of Myanmar.
Yes.
And, you know, obviously, as the years went by, you know, I had began to stock it in my own inventory. And then, but
you started young.
Most recently, though, the price of ruby went absolutely
skyrocket.
Yeah. 20 years ago, ruby was coming out of Myanmar, out of the Maishu area, and which is closer to Thailand, and it was relatively inexpensive. But the Mogok ruby, the world's leading brand name for ruby, was untouchable in many cases, even back then. However, as that gem just went up in price, just skyrocketed, it pulled Spinel right up behind it and became popular and rare. And I remember my first Spinel that I had, a real nice one. It was almost a 4-carat red. And I can't remember. I sold it for a ridiculously inexpensive price. If I had that gem now,
David.
Oh my goodness. We all have those stories. So anyway, if you are a gem lover in the public, and you would like to know more about the gems that we carry, you can reach out to us. We'll connect you with somebody in your area, a jewelry store in your area, and we can send gems to the store, and then you can go in and look at them and so on. And we could even do virtual tours for you, and you can see gems right on the turntable.
Your own private appointment. You can select your own.
And if you're a jewelry store, if you're a staff member or an owner of a jewelry store, you know, we're here for you. We're here with virtually. We've got this turntable, live studio, and we can help you present gems and show gems to your clients.
Yes, absolutely. Don't be shy. Just give us a call, or you can message us here too. That'll work.
So who do we have that's joined us this time?
Hey, we have Ben.
Yeah, Ben seems to be a
Can't wait to learn about it.
About Spinel.
Let's take a look and see what we've got.
Let's highlight the turntables, Stephanie, and let's look at Spinels. Wow, look at that.
Oh gosh, look at that red. Just incredible. Like, I really, really enjoy the bright red of Spinel.
Your most valuable color is the fire engine red.
Yes.
And isn't that gorgeous?
It is absolutely gorgeous.
You know, these are actually natural crystals. They have not been cut or polished in any
Isn't
way.
that incredible?
They came right out of the ground just like that. They're in alluvial deposits for the most part. It's an octahedral shape.
Yes, like diamond.
Mhm.
Very
Yeah,
cool.
gorgeous.
Actually, now, pardon my pronunciation because I'm sure it's going to be totally off, but the Burmese call Spinel not tui, which is because of their shape coming out of the ground. It's polished by spirits is the translation.
Yeah, they have
Isn't that amazing?
a lot of lore behind it. I bought these in Burma, in Myanmar, up in the Mogok area.
So that one is flatter. So it must
Yeah.
have been like it was a much bigger crystal
Right.
that was growing, right?
Right, you can see some of the natural crystal ends right there. You can see it.
Yes,
and the
yes,
light
yes.
hits it.
Mhm.
But it obviously had been broken at some point. I was at the million, billion, trillion mine next to the mine, and this miner came up to me and he had several gems in a little paper.
Wow.
And so we sat down right there in a little hut and we negotiated, and I bought several pieces. I bought some ruby and I bought this Spinel as well. That's from an area that had been prolific for both ruby and sapphire.
I love the name of that mine.
Million, billion,
Million, billion, trillion.
Look at this right here. This is a purple Spinel.
Beautiful.
Mhm.
Now that one definitely looks like it came out of a river.
Yeah, they get water worn and so on. And
But those other ones have really sharp corners.
oh yeah, very, very sharp.
Incredible.
Yeah. Right now it's not really possible to go to Burma or Myanmar because of the strife that they've had. Look at this gray. Because the military government is taken over completely. The people, including the miners and people in this mining area, are they're basically just trying to survive. The people are just trying to survive the government right now, and it's really sad what's been going on. They're the most wonderful people you'll ever meet. And these mines are not government-owned mines. These mines are run by small operators, families, co-ops.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen the video.
Whenever you buy these gems, you're buying and you're helping families.
That's great.
Look at this beautiful oval gray Spinel here.
That's gorgeous. It's just so elegant. That gray Spinel is just so elegant, and you could wear it all the time, which is fantastic.
It's one of the main fashion colors of 2021.
You're right. You're right.
Now this is a 3.01 carat gray Spinel.
Beautiful.
It's a 10 by 7.5. It retails for only $1,300.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
It has the look of like black diamonds almost, but it sparkles so much more.
A black diamond,
which I love.
Obviously doesn't sparkle, it's just opaque.
Yes, it's opaque. Like the light just doesn't go into it. It just reflects off the top. Now,
when you're in the mining area and you're buying the rough, this is actually a red Spinel. Sometimes Spinel and garnet can become confused.
Oh.
Now, the reason why the
color's similar.
Yeah, this could be a garnet, right?
Right.
However, it's a Spinel, and one of the testing tools you'll use is a dichroscope. And a dichroscope is you put it up to the rough, and as you turn it, if it's a doubly refracted stone like a sapphire, like most of the gems, it will show two slightly different colors because the light bends in the stone and it separates into two slightly different colors. However, when you're dealing with Spinel and garnet, they're both singularly refractive. So that can be a problem when you're gem hunting. So, there's times when I bought garnets and they turned out to be Spinel. There's times when I bought Spinel and unfortunately they turned out to be garnets.
Oh, no.
Because Spinel is exponentially more valuable than a garnet.
Right. So you take a little dichroscope with you when you go?
Yeah, I'll take a dichroscope often.
What else do you take with you?
A loop? My headpiece, a loop. I'll take my flashlights because I'm taking that and looking at the gem.
Oh, very cool.
And illuminating the gem. As you turn the gem, you're illuminating it to see what kind of little cracks and things. Yeah, and what you might end up with from the rough. Yeah, so as you can see right behind that's actually tourmaline. It's a different gemstone. And that's easier to see. But when you're dealing with small, very valuable gems like rubies, spinel, sapphire, you've got to be so careful.
Right.
It's very easy to lose your shirt when you're buying.
So give us a quick lesson on like one of the major things that you've learned over the years in buying rough, because I think that's so interesting.
Well, one of the main things I learned in buying rough was to be, if the color is dark, after cutting, it's going to be darker.
What?
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense to me.
If you illuminate the gemstone with a flashlight on the side, and if you can see some glow, but it's dark, the cutting will darken
with the flashlight. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If the gem is light, you know that after you cut it, it'll be a little bit darker. So one of the things that's been the biggest hurdle for me is not buying too dark material, because the darker, less valuable, less attractive material is easier to come by.
Right.
That perfect saturation and not medium tone and all that are so important. And the other thing is with doubly refractive gems, making sure that because as you turn a doubly refractive gem, they have different colors. Right. Like with spinel, it's no problem. Singly refractive, it's only one color through and through. But when you're dealing with, say, a ruby, as you turn your red ruby, it'll go slightly orangish. Right. Or it'll go slightly pinkish or purplish. You want to make sure that the angle that you turn it at, that the face up is most red. And if you face it up, what's it going to be like behind? Is it too skinny? Is it too fat? Is it
the way the crystal shape is?
Yeah, how is the proportion going to be? And some gems are super touchy. Yeah, but anyway, those are a couple of things. Very cool. Yeah, and then don't overpay.
That's tough. I'm sure, like, if somebody was interested in doing this themselves, like, what would you recommend to stay away from or do as like a newbie? Let's say somebody's going on a trip somewhere.
Buy amethyst, buy citrine rough, buy gems that are big enough and you can really see inside well. Okay. Don't try to do complicated stuff and really valuable gems like rubies and sapphires and spinels and gems.
Because it's just too complicated. It's difficult. Right. Right. And you don't have like your refractometer. You don't have
you don't have any of that. In fact, some of these places you barely have a pen and paper to write on.
Oh my goodness.
And the people they don't have like sophisticated bags and so on, like putting all these gems and so you're just handing the cash over and they're handing you the gems in a little baggie and you have your scale. Like I've got a little scale that
you take with you.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. And these lights this is your value.
A1.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So
your lights, your dichroscope, your headpiece, and your scale. That's it.
Yeah, and your boots. And your bug spray.
Bug spray.
Don't forget the bug spray.
Wow, that's so cool.
Because you'll be eaten by mosquitoes or whatever else is around. So.
Wow, yeah. Okay, well, let's take a look. Let's take a look at some of the other colors because we know, you and I know that spinel comes in rainbow of colors. And actually the trace elements are what color the spinel, different colors. Beautiful.
Look at that rectangular purple. Now this one comes from Sri Lanka. This is a 2.97 carat. That's a 10.7 by 7.1 millimeter. This
Very
is beautifully
nice.
faceted.
Yes, and that's like eggplant color.
Yeah, this is only 25.
Very elegant.
For this gem.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And how much did you say?
Only 2,500. I'll just set that one right there.
Oh, hi, Christina. Thank you for joining us. That's Christina from Keller.
Hi, Christina.
Canada, BC.
And here we go. Look at this one, this pink one.
Oh, love that.
This is a Burmese pink.
I love that. That color reminds me of Padparaja.
A little bit, it does. Yes. In fact, sometimes the spinel can come in that color.
Wow, beautiful.
Sometimes I'll buy bags of the rough from the miners there.
So how does the pricing compare when you're comparing like a pink spinel like this to a Padparaja? I mean,
they're way less. Like this is a carat 31 pink spinel. It's only $1,380.
Oh my gosh. So there is a great deal.
Oh yeah, a lot of these.
Great deal, guys.
A lot of these I bought a long time ago too. We have to bear that in mind.
No, but just in general, like if you're looking for a pad porage color or a morganite color, you can always think of Spinel too,
Yeah.
which is nice, a beautiful stone. It's very durable and it comes in that color. A lot of people don't think of that. So I think that's great.
And I just got a couple other fun things. Like I've got this, I'm just going to put this in front of the camera. Look at this little pair of purples.
Oh, I like those.
So
those would make great little earrings.
I know. This is a carat 20 and these are only $384.
Oh, what a steal. What a steal.
I got an opportunity on these and we bought them. And then, we do our own gem cutting. So everything's a work of art.
Yes. In Thailand, we have our
family,
family cutting office.
My brother-in-law, his wife and her older brother. But hey, we were because it's happy hour.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, while we're still on the gemstones, why don't we go to that mining area where I get those gems?
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's take a look. Let's look at this area. Now they're mining some ruby here, but you'll see towards the end of the video where they're actually pulling out spinel in the midst of those rubies. So let's get this one here.
This is a very interesting mining area. Up top, they're getting ruby, and down below, they're getting sapphire.
And in the midst is also spinel.
This year, a guy found a ruby that was top grade, a big ruby, and he sold it for $3 million. If he sold it here for $3 million, you can imagine what it might have been going for retail. Again, we are at the mine called Million Billion Trillion. And I imagine you can guess what that means. It's because this has been one of the most productive mines in the Mogok region. We just saw a minute ago, they dynamited a big rock back there. This is actually, though, a day off. Today is the full moon day, and so if it was not the full moon day, this place would be packed with people, shoulder to shoulder, working and digging for gems. But today it's a holiday, so it's actually a really good day for us to see what's going on. What they're doing is they're sorting the gravel that they just brought up, and what they do is they get the big stuff off, and then they wash it, then they flip it over, and the ruby has come to the center and is sunk to the bottom. And so when they flip it over, the ruby material will be right on top. Watch this. Ruby, Gigi. And they're going to look right in here.
They'll find the spinel in there.
Yeah.
Is the name for ruby. There's lots of spinel in there too.
Ruby.
Very cool.
Oh, what's this?
Some of those purples right in there are spinel.
Wow.
Pretty good, David.
It's okay?
This side, this side, this side. It's okay.
There it is. So there.
The suspense is killing me, David. I mean, did you get anything? Did you get anything?
We kind of keep that to ourselves.
Okay. So I did have a question.
Yeah.
Seeing that video, the full moon day, does that mean like the full moon, like that happens?
Yeah, once a month. Yeah, every month is a full
Okay.
moon day. It's a Buddhist thing.
Okay.
And the people that are working are generally the Christians, and they don't observe the full moon day, but the Buddhists do. And once a month, it's their day where their month day.
They take it off.
Yeah, they take that day off or part of that day off.
Okay. Yeah, that was my question. I didn't know if they just had it once a year, like a special.
No, well, they do have
celebration.
special like New Year celebrations in April and so on.
Okay.
However, this particular day, I mean, they need some time off. These people are hard working. I mean, you see them, the mom will be having a little baby strapped on the back and she's digging, and the dad is there, the whole family is there, they're digging, but it's a great living for them.
And it's family owned.
It's family owned, and they get the benefit of it when they sell their pieces and so on.
Okay. Yeah, that is very cool.
Yeah.
A million, billion, trillion mine. Love it.
So do you have any questions?
Yes. Anybody have any questions?
Or comments? Maybe you have a special spinel.
Michelle loves those crystals. They look like jujubes.
You know that those can be set. I've seen them set in rings and pendants. I've seen them set in earrings, a little dangle earring.
Yeah,
you can
that
take
would be
that
so
rough,
cute.
and they're so organic and they're so beautiful.
Yes, really nice. Let's see if there's another question. Love that pomegranate red one, says Ben.
Yeah, the pomegranate red is quite beautiful. That's that one that looks a little bit like a garnet color.
Round.
You mean the round or the rectangle? The rectangle is kind of, yeah, the red one, the round one is more like a pomegranate. The purple one is more like an eggplant.
Well, let's show them some more of those grays and those teal
Sure.
colors. You
Let's
gotta
look at-
love the wide array of colors.
Okay, look at this. I've got a matched pair of Sri Lankan grays. Now these have a little bit of blue in them.
Let's see.
Look at
Oh,
this
there it
matched
is. Yeah.
Look at that
Pretty.
matched pair right there.
Pretty, pretty, pretty.
And this is actually more of a true gray,
Mm.
but it's got a hint of navy in it.
I mean, you could set that with anything, really.
Well, nowadays, it would go with a black outfit, a white outfit. There's so many different, what other colors would this go with?
I mean, you could do anything with that color. I
Yeah,
mean, it's
very
pretty
neutral.
neutral.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Now the rectangular one is 1.95 carats. It's only 780. And if you love
for almost 2 carats.
Yeah.
Wow.
and if you love that matched pair, it's a carat 88. They're only 700.
Wow, that's great.
So you can reach out to us. Again, if you're a member of the public, you're a gem lover, you can reach out to us. We'll connect you with one of our preferred partners in your area, and we can arrange for you to have like your own private gem party. We can show you gems. Maybe you like other gems other than Spinel as well. We have rubies and sapphires and emerald and alexandrite and tourmalines and sphenes and aquas and morganite, color change gems and star gems, and all the way down to fun, interesting quartzes.
Yes, we have some very cool quartzes.
Absolutely. So something for everybody, for every taste, whether you're a serious collector and you want a world-class gem, or you want something just fun that you can wear every day. I noticed you're having your drink there. Stephanie, do you want to, shall we share everybody? Share the recipe for this delicious cocktail?
Yeah, why not? Let's do that.
Okay. We're gonna highlight Stephanie, and then we're going to we'll show you this
here we go.
Recipe.
Hi everybody, I'm Stephanie with Artinian Gems, and we're back for another Gem Happy Hour. Yay! I'm so excited. Anyway, so today we're going to be making Summer Nights is the name of the drink. So really nice, simple, easy to drink, and of course we always have a special ingredient. Anyway, so we're going to get started. First we're going to put in, we have ice in here already. We're going to put in 2.5 ounces of your favorite vodka, whatever kind of vodka you like. Here we tend to use Grey Goose. All right, so 2.5 ounces. I'm making 2 drinks. Pop that in there. Next, we're going to put in our Cointreau or Grand Marnier if you prefer. Here we go. Love the smell. So yummy. So 1.25 ounces of Grand Marnier. I'm going to just, that's about right. Pop that in. And then you use a little bit of white cranberry juice. Interesting, right? I know, you're intrigued. So, 2 ounces of cranberry juice. Here we go. And then last but not least, we've pre-mixed 1 ounce of lime juice, fresh squeezed, and 1 ounce of simple syrup. You mix it together and just pop that in there. And then we're gonna just shake her up. Here we go. Shake, shake, shake. Woo! That's by far my favorite part. Well, besides drinking it. And then just pour her in and see. So you can always add your garnish in, whether you want to pop it in there, which looks nice too, or you can pop it on the rim. I've also added one of these babies, cherry to go on the bottom. And of course, as you know, here at Artinian Gems, we're always adding our little special ingredient,
There it is. So there is, in fact, that special ingredient. Does it add much flavor?
No flavor, but makes it that much more special.
And it adds value. So that drink,
Absolutely.
how much does that drink go for?
Like $900.
$900 for that drink. So we can make you one for $900
Let us know.
with our special ingredient in it.
Oh, I love it.
Thank you, Stephanie. So do we have any more questions?
Let's
Any
see.
comments?
Ben says, haha, very intrigued.
I'm very intrigued. Okay.
And the rough, I mean, yes, how do you not love the rough?
How do you not? I know that's, one of my favorite things to do is to go to these places to sit with the artisanal miners, talk with them and their families, just enjoy them, enjoy these gemstones. I mean, they're, in my opinion, they're beautiful creations from nature.
Yes.
I think God made them just to hide them away so we'd find them.
Yes.
It's just like one of the mysteries of the world we live in. We get to find them and turn them into beautiful pieces of jewelry.
Yes.
So,
agreed.
And wear them and then pass them on. I mean, why do we wear
and
jewelry?
Yeah, exactly.
You feel special. You feel loved. You feel unique. And, it's a way to show love. It's one of the
and pass your love down too.
Yeah, it's one of the leading ways to share your legacy and create something that future generations will absolutely treasure.
Yes.
And that's why we think every gem should be beautiful. Every gem should be faceted well.
Yes, to bring out the life, the beauty.
And we should be able to share the story where that gem came from. And they should be sustainable. They should be mined in a way that does not destroy the world.
The environment.
It makes the world a better place through the people that mine and cut them, and so that everybody's benefited from these gemstones.
Exactly.
That's one of our commitments.
And I love that we give back too.
Yeah. We take about 10% of our profits every year and we give them to worthy causes, especially causes that fight human trafficking and build families.
Yes. All right.
So
that's really great.
Well, thank you, everybody.
I totally enjoyed this. I hope you guys did too.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody. We appreciate you joining us for Gem Happy Hour. And stay tuned. We will be announcing our next Gem Happy Hour, what it is, next Wednesday for next Thursday.
Yeah, so if you like this video, please like it and share to all your friends.
Appreciate it.
And leave a comment below if you watched and where you're watching from, okay?
We really appreciate that.
Yes.
That helps us understand what to do and where to go with our Gem Happy Hour in a way that's going to really be a blessing to you and your friends.
Right, exactly. And if you have a special gemstone that you want to see, let us know. You can email us or leave it in the comment below.
And we might feature it as our next Gem Happy Hour gem. And we might make a drink to go along with it, right?
Yeah, drink suggestions. We'll take those too.
Exactly. And your recipe.
Yes,
Well, thank you, everybody. We appreciate you. And thank you for joining us. And we will see you again soon.
Cheers.